All right, welcome everybody to our 2026 update for our tier list of every single thing we've ever reviewed on the channel. All right, this has been an annual update we've been doing now at the beginning of the year, where it's literally, as it said, it's everything we reviewed. So that's from movies to shows to games to the random albums and stuff thrown in the mix. And so this is what we have currently from previous season, but now it's prettier than ever before. Before it was just text boxes because it was just like, oh, it's too much of an undertaking to get all these on here. But here they are now. Here's the full tier list. It's really long
Zach the
and
Madman
tall.
spent tons of time putting all these together, so huge shout out to you there.
Yes, and there's more waiting to be added since last year's update. Important distinction.
100%. Yeah.
You know, we didn't say this before, but what's worth mentioning is that because you were saying like, oh, we don't have enough in S tier, but really I consider the top 10 S tier. It's just like top 10 and S
It's
are the
just a
same
special.
tier. It's just like, okay, these happen to be the top of that. So it's like really that's all
Right.
the S tier. That's the only thing where we both have to agree for something to get into S.
Right.
Otherwise, it's not going to get in there because you can't. A lot of times we'll meet in the middle. You can't meet in the middle if someone's below S. So that's reserved for those
Right.
where we agree.
Right.
And we're always subject to change. But yeah, like essentially when we go into this, it's we don't know where things are going to go. We don't go strictly based on score. Sometimes it's a bit of a reflection. Sometimes we'll make compromises for certain things. Sometimes we will just meet in the middle of where we think it should go. And, we see what happens. So first thing we usually do is see if there's any changes that need to be made to the current tier list. I will say one thing. I don't really need to do anything. I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna move it right here. I think Anora is A tier to me. I think it was recency
Really?
bias. Like, I think it's a really good movie, but I don't think it's quite S tier.
Really? Interesting. Is this some reflection upon the movies that you were ranking from last year? Maybe that helped with this?
Maybe. I mean, now
Yeah.
everything is like I've watched so many movies. It's like, yeah,
Right.
I see the grand scheme of things more, but
Right.
yeah, I don't really have a. I just don't think it's S tier quite, but it's really good. So I
Interesting.
mean, A tier is really good still for me.
Okay. Well, yeah, like you said, we have to both agree with that. I think it is S tier, so I'm a little sad
A
that
little
it ended
piffed.
up going down, but is what it is.
All right, what? Anything else here? Do you agree with S tier? First of all, is there anything you think should be taken out of it? I mean, is dwindling, but or should anything move into it? I don't know. I remember last time we couldn't really quite get some of these in there, but I think I don't know. I would think it's something like Psycho could be in there.
Or Psycho or Silence of the Lambs, even.
Yeah,
Those are both pretty
both of
great.
them.
Uh,
I would put both of them in there now.
I think I'd put both of them in there too. Yeah, I mean they're some of the best movies that we've watched
Right.
on the
I would put
show.
Avengers at the end. What do you
Still
think?
at the end, because here's the thing, I maybe had I not just played through Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of like rekindled a little bit of my love for Marvel in general. Like I like in some senses I've never entirely cooled on it like the way everyone else sort of has.
Mm-hmm.
In some ways I haven't, I would say. But in other words I have. Like I definitely grew tired over the 2020s, and there was definite film fatigue. Um, but having played through that game, it sort of like reinvigorated my love for just everything having to do with Marvel in general. The Guardians of the Galaxy game does reference Thanos pretty frequently because it's kind of based a little bit more on the comic continuity of Guardians of the Galaxy and of Marvel stuff in general.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of tell of like how Drax killed Thanos, because that's what happens at least in some versions of the continuity in the Marvel universe in the comics. So there's a lot of talk of that. There's the different Infinity Stone lore stuff going on. It's like so it is kind of getting me like back into like loving that universe and that whole world. And then thinking about Endgame, Endgame really is just like the defining film of, I would say, of the 2010s. I think it's a perfect capstone to that era of fun and
Mhm.
enjoyment that we had in that era of superhero films. So
It's funny because with
I
our
think it
Marvel
deserves to be there.
representation is weird because we didn't review every Marvel movie. There was a point where we were consistently reviewing them, and it's just like a weird block of time. So it's like we didn't, and the channel started with Endgame, so we didn't have Infinity War or anything before it, and then
Right.
we had like
Because like Infinity War would 100% be there, by the way. If
right,
it
yeah,
wasn't,
that's
it would 100% be
probably my
there.
favorite Marvel
Yeah.
movie. But Far From Home, we have like awkwardly Far From Home and No Way Home. Like we were too late for Homecoming. It's just like
Yeah.
how the cookie crumbles. But
Yeah.
what do you think of No Way Home? I think I might actually prefer No Way Home to Endgame. I don't know if that's crazy, but
It's really fascinating because speaking of like fatigue, people have been like reanalyzing No Way Home more recently, and like everyone hates that movie now.
not
I'm like shocked. I
everybody. But
don't get I actually don't understand it. Like because I'm like because I rewatched it again like maybe last year sometime. It's still really good. It's still really good,
hmm
and I just don't understand. Maybe it was a couple years ago, but it's still really good, and I don't get it. I don't understand where everyone's coming from there because it's really good. I don't know. It's that you take the multiverse stuff, sure, take it or leave it. It still does justice to all these different versions of film continuities. It sort of does. It's kind of like a love letter to that history of Spider-Man in film, as Deadpool and Wolverine is a love letter to the 20th Century Fox continuity of Marvel films. It's like that level of like appreciation
yeah.
and like nostalgia, but it's not just nostalgia. It's like doing justice to the stories that all of those were telling
Well, I think that's
and
why
improving on them.
yeah,
And so,
people water it down to just be like it's just fan service kind of thing. It's like
yeah,
in the
I
moment,
think so. Yeah,
but I
yeah,
I I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
yeah. I honestly like. I kind of yeah. I mean, I'm a little bit with you there. Like, I could almost see that coming up to S in some ways,
hmm
but
I would put it at the bottom of S if I were to, but
yeah, I think so.
um, anything else? Well, first of all, we still good with our top 10, like before we're even considering anything
Oh yeah,
new.
right.
Hamilton, Godfather, Haunting of Hill House, Good Will Hunting, In the Heights, Empire Strikes Back, Midnight Mass, Survivor Micronesia, Survivor Pearl Islands, Parasite, and then the only ones really in consideration would be S tier ones.
This year's. Yeah,
I think it's good still.
I think it's good. I think it's really good. Parasite, again, just like what an incredible movie. Like,
Yeah.
uh,
Tick
yeah,
Tick
it's
Boom, I
like that.
love. It's like
It
now
might be.
it's become more of a personal favorite
Yeah,
of mine. But
yeah.
I don't think we need three musicals up there. But
Three musicals. Yeah.
and I don't like. I wouldn't be able to confidently kick anything out of there either.
No, me neither. I think because I think all of those are like. I love the fact that we have two Lin Manuel Miranda musicals and two Mike Flanagan series in
Right.
there.
And two survivors.
It's I
These
mean,
are some of the
and
pillars right
two
here.
survivors. Yeah,
But
kind of. Yeah, I mean, and then we get like excellent classic films. We have The Godfather. We have Good Will Hunting, and then we have like a newfound favorite, maybe one of the best picture winners ever in
hmm
Parasite.
hmm
I know that's maybe Lord of the Rings is way up there for me
I
too.
don't
That's
think
going to be
that's a
like
hot take at
that
all. I don't know. I see people talk
that
about
up
it
there
all the
everything.
time
But
very highly in the Best Picture winners.
yeah,
But well, the only thing I would say is maybe In the Heights. Maybe we were a little I don't know. Maybe we were high on it. I have to rewatch that
maybe
movie because I still think very
I
fondly of it, and it brings me a lot of joy whenever I hear the music. Still,
same.
to me, looking at
Yeah,
this, I would obviously we can keep it, but I would say Hamilton, and then In the Heights as the bookend. I would put In the Heights at number 10 personally,
I think that's perfectly fair. I think that is a perfectly fair assessment.
because I have a hard time
Yeah,
saying it's
I think
better than all these things confidently.
right. It is really good. Yeah, I feel like I need to watch it again too. It's worth a rewatch.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
And then we got so S tier is now Tick Tick Boom, Mandalorian season 2, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. It's crazy how high that is.
yeah,
Eternal Sunshine,
it's really good.
Psycho, Silence of the Lambs, Avengers, Endgame, and Spider-Man now in there. I don't know if anything else will be able to crack into that now.
Not anything that we have currently on the list. I don't think.
Right. But yeah, we have obviously I'm not gonna go through everything, but you can see, and we'll scroll down as well. But we got a little Survivor block here where it's just kind of like, and then I don't even know how it lines up with our actual rankings of these seasons. Probably not even accurate, but
Yeah, I don't either.
it's also a weird compromise that we don't do for those. One thing I do think is weird, I noticed when putting it in there, is the Survivor All Stars is somehow in B tier, and then Fiji, Palau, and Guatemala are C tier. I'm pretty sure we have it below, if not right on par with those seasons in both of our rankings.
Yeah, that is interesting. I wonder how that
Hmm.
shook out. It might have been a give and take from a previous thing where because
No,
I
yeah, maybe.
at least for a little while I was a little bit more high on it because of the love story angle of the season
Mm-hmm.
that I really appreciate about it. But I mean, now I think it can come down.
Come down.
I think we can bring it down.
How low you
Um,
think? I personally would say I
I mean, I think
prefer those 3 seasons to All Stars.
yeah. What were the feet? What were they again?
Fiji,
It's
Palau, and
Fiji.
Guatemala.
I think I don't remember where it is on my list, but I'm pretty sure it's in the mix of those.
Mm.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that's perfectly fair to bring
Right
that below, at
underneath.
least below those. Yeah.
Do we want to just keep the blocks? I don't know if we're nuanced enough to separate these Survivor seasons in the.
It's they're different. Yeah, it is sort of difficult for us to parse it out sometimes when it comes to stuff like this. But
Mm-hmm. But you
uh
can see our one that did go below is Survivor Thailand and D tier.
yeah.
Um,
I like how Baby Shark's big movie is just I forgot that we reviewed that
at the
before we
bottom
did
of
the
D tier.
revision last year.
And here's our F tier, just so you guys know. Ghostbusters, this is 2016. Sonic and the Secret Rings, Leo's Fortune,
Yep.
Moana 2, Hybrid, Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, The Pumpkin Carver, Viking Warrior Women, Marvel Rising, Playing with Fire, Peter Pan and Wendy, Pinocchio, Doolittle, Survivor on the Wii, On the Line, and Alien Origin.
Wow.
Wow.
What a selection.
Yeah.
The pumpkin carver. I forgot. Every time I kind of
And look, it
oh
stands out
jeez.
now. We have this ERB block in the middle of B tier of season 5, 4, 6, 3, and 2, definitively. And then season 1's down here in D tier. But
Mhm.
anything else need to be moved around, you think? Here's B tier. B tier is the biggest tier. It was out of a compromise that we did that it ended up um, this low, but I think Sonic 3 should be up here. I know you're not going to disagree, so I'll just put that there.
Nope. Nope, not disagreeing at all.
Well, let me be
That's
clear. I don't think it should be up there, but I think they should all be down
yeah.
there. But I just think it should be above those two.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
It's wild that we have I think the Super Mario Brothers movie should maybe be above Sonic 2, right?
sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
the Sonic sandwiching Mario. There you go. How's that?
We got this weird mix of things in B tier.
Hey, there's Survivor.
Survivor
There's
Marquesas
a
made it to
Survivor
B tier. Yeah.
Marquez is just hanging out in there. Yeah, it's just in the mix.
And
I don't think that's even. I don't even know if that's really
it is for
in our
me. It was a
ranking.
is like I think it's a step above
It's a
the
good season.
others, but
It's just interesting.
hmm
Yeah, I'm looking around here and I'm not seeing anything that's like really standing out as a big thing to change.
yeah. And we do have a lot to add, so maybe we shouldn't dawdle. This should be a big
Yeah,
update,
I
I
think
feel like.
this is probably going to be a while. So strap on in if you like hearing us talk about all the movies and games and TVs. Get a nice cup of Joe or a cold beverage even,
hmm
and kick back and relax and enjoy it.
First off, we do have some house cleaning business to attend to in the name of Star Wars The Force Awakens, which we never ranked in any previous tier lists.
Which is kind of wild, actually.
And we just never noticed.
We
It was
didn't.
somehow the only one we never did. Um, so, I mean, for me, it's an A tier. I mean,
Yeah, it's same for me. I would put it like I might put it towards the. I mean, it's going to be towards the bottom of A tier. I'd put it right around, honestly, right around the original. I put it just below the original,
I put it just above the original.
or no, that's no. I can't. I can't.
I
I would
would.
never. I could never. That's that's crazy. So you're saying the remake of the original is better than the original?
My favorite
That's
Star Wars
essentially what you're
movies
saying, right?
are Empire Strikes Back, um, Force
You're
Awakens, and
you're a
Revenge of the
rogue.
Sith.
Oh, okay.
One of
That's
each.
right. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's actually a pretty decent actually a pretty decent
It's kind of
mix
beautiful.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say like if I was to pick my favorites of the three, I mean, I would be the same. I'd be the same three would be my favorites of like if I was picking one from each trilogy. Um,
I'll put it
I would
below it
also
though.
say, but
I mean,
okay,
that's easy to say. That's a derivative of
yeah,
the original. So that
yeah.
can be the tiebreaker is that the original did it first.
There it is. Yeah,
Come all the way up.
come on up.
Also, Little Mermaid, I think, could drop a few spots. I don't think it's better than the Harry Potters and the Star Wars movies.
Yeah, probably not.
So, what do
Um,
you think there?
that's okay. I'm good there. I'd put it below. Heck, I'd put it probably below Soul.
mm, yeah. Yeah, we'll put
Yeah,
it,
I mean it's good.
yeah, I'll put it below Soul.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, that's fair. That's a fine place for it.
Next up is another one I added in from previous, and that is Shrek shorts.
The,
The
the Shrek
reason
Mega
I did
Shorts.
this, we definitely did this deliberately before. It was like, okay, I'm not gonna put the shorts in there. That would be weird. But I
Mm.
literally spent time because I was like, why is the count off by one? I was looking at the spreadsheet, and it's like the amount of images I have is off by one. It took me forever going through to realize it was the Shrek shorts. So I was like, you know what, Shrek shorts, come on in, Shrek shorts.
Yeah,
All the
come on
Shrek
in. You're going in.
shorts we watched
Come on in. You're if
5 years ago or whatever.
if it's the aggregate of all four though, it's probably going to be in D tier.
Isn't there
Honestly.
isn't there more than four? Is there four Shrek shorts? I think there's a
Oh no,
bunch
there
of
was.
them.
I said the no. I said the aggregate of all of them. If I said four, I don't know what I
Yeah,
was saying. No, of all of them. If of all the Shrek shorts, if it's an aggregate of all of them,
it's gotta be
it's
C
probably in D
tier.
tier
Oh, D
because
tier. Yeah.
no, there's one that there's like one or two that are good, and the rest of them are not. The rest of them are pretty bad. The rest of them, I would like. I'd rather watch Shrek the Third again,
All right, can we get the top
and
of
that's
D
in D
tier
tier.
though?
I think we can probably clear top of D.
How
Yeah.
about that? Hold
How
it
about that? I
down.
mean, it's above Knuckles, baby.
Yeah, I will say the last thing we added in the last tier list was Enora. We had just reviewed Enora when we did that one, And then soon after that, we
Yeah.
did The Perks of Being a Wallflower. These are in order when we reviewed them, so it's gonna be
Was Baby Shark's big movie in January?
yeah,
It
yeah.
had to have been pretty
It was
early.
like right
Yeah.
before Nora.
Yeah.
So The Perks of Being a Wallflower. That made your top 10 of the
Yeah, I mean, that's like
year.
it did. That's like a personal, probably a personal S, but I not sure it would clear for you. So I'm
Mhm.
comfortable with very comfortable with it being in most places in A, I think.
Yeah, I would say A tier, but it would be like the bottom of A tier for me.
You think around Star Wars area or more like Luigi's Mansion, Little Nightmares area?
Um, that's an interesting block we've made for ourselves now because now it's like, is it better than Star Wars and the original Harry Potter? Does it clear that block? Hard to
uh,
say. I would tough. I would put it right above Ghost in the Shell.
sure. Yeah, I think that's good. That's good placement for it.
All right. There's gonna be no disagreement on these, by the way. We definitely don't have any contentious movies coming up this year.
None whatsoever. None at all.
It's got quite a mountain to climb to get up here.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
you
it
go.
does. Dang.
There you go. Next up is DreamWorks All Star Kart Racing. And we're gonna scroll all the way up here, somewhere up here. Um.
No, it's not.
All right.
This is going in D or F, and you know it.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably not F, but it's towards the bottom of D, though.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
well,
I would say Blood Rain's better than DreamWorks All Star Kart Racing.
yeah. Katavam Shiksham, you think it's better than
What did I rate
that?
that game? I think I rated it less than it, but
Yeah.
it's right around
I
there
think
though.
right above Baby, right burn around Baby Shark, yeah. Do.
Better or worse than Baby Shark's Big Movie?
Ah, hard to say.
That's what everybody's
I would say it's
talking about.
that's that's Baby Shark could be in that. You know, if it was in a DreamWorks thing, he could show up
It
and
wouldn't be
him
too
and
out of place.
Starella or
Stariana
whatever
na
her
na
name
na na
is.
na.
Star Stariana.
All right, Survivor Gabon.
Yeah. All right.
Survivor
Gabon.
Gabon.
All right.
What do you think? I think I would be. It would be in the A tier block for me.
Be the A for you, you
It
said?
would be in this A tier block right here somewhere with the other five.
Hmm.
What about you?
This is so hard for me. It's so hard for me to like, because for me, it's like Gabon was a weird anomaly
Mm-hmm.
of a season. Like it was just a bizarre. It was just a strange mess of a season, like in terms of how everything played out.
Yeah, I love a
But
messy season though.
I mean, it's I just don't really have any justification against putting it there. Is the only thing. Like how like would I break up the block in any way? Like I guess I could argue that we could or should maybe put it with B, but I don't know. I don't really have anything against it. It's a season I think of very it's so many memorable moments from it. You
Mm-hmm.
know, a little sugar in my pocket. You know, and uh
Yeah, a bunch of
the
content demons on that season too. Just
yeah
making good content.
is for definitely for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything to like. I can't really say no to
You
it.
can't say no
So
to it.
yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I guess I just
Gotta
can't
learn to
say
say
no.
no
You know, I
sometimes.
don't know. I guess so, but not with this. It is
All right.
Survivor, and Survivor is it's always pretty good.
Come on up. Come on up. Where in this block you think?
I mean, I would have it towards the bottom of the block. What's the last one there? That's
Cook Islands.
Cook Islands. I put it probably over. Ooh,
Above Cook Islands, maybe.
yeah, I'd be okay with that.
The block grows. Next up is a double Snow White feature. Snow
That's
White
right. We have
1937, Snow
Snow
White
White
and
and
the
the
Seven
Seven Dwarfs.
Dwarfs. What do you think?
I'd put it in B probably, like upper B. I
Yep.
think it's a solid little movie. I felt like I appreciated it way more watching it again, as we did for the channel. I like because I think I came in thinking like, I don't really like Snow White all that much, and then I watched it again, and I was like, oh, that was like that's a cute little movie. I don't know. It's just it's. I mean, it is animation history. Like it is a testament to a lot of hard work and effort to make the first animated feature film.
Yeah.
Um, but it also just tells a really nice little succinct story. It's quaint in some ways, it's not overly complex. It's not doesn't have like the most deep plot or story or characters of all time, but it is an entertaining watch throughout the whole thing. And I would probably I mean looking at this, I'd probably put it right around The Princess Bride, maybe WandaVision, Barbie even. So,
Wow. I yeah.
I could see I could come down on that even a little bit more, but
I'm
that's just
saying that's
initial
high for
thoughts.
you. You came in lower than I did on that movie, and but I thought it was quite charming. I love the animation. It's just like fun visually, and like the fact that it holds up like almost a century later.
Well,
It's impressive.
let's put it this way, it cannot go below The Polar Express. It's just
Mm.
and I love that movie,
But Frozen 2
but
and
I don't think it
Elemental
can go
do.
below that.
Oh. Yeah.
They do, but I don't think Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs can. It would just feel wrong.
Um, I would put it personally, right above the ERB block.
Yeah, I can see that. I can agree with you
I
there.
think Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is better than most of epic rap battles of history. I'll say it.
I don't know, hot take, hot take. I'll say I'll be brave enough to
How
say
about Snow
it.
White 2025?
That is that's a is bordering F that I've seen in the D tier in a while.
Hmm. I think it's got to be F tier. I mean,
I think so. Yeah, it was a misstep in many
I
ways. I
mean,
think.
we got to think about our other live action Disney's, and we have a couple of them in F tier. Like, how does it compare to those? Pinocchio, Peter Pan, and Wendy, right there, side by side. I'd say it's
Yeah,
confidently
I mean
better
it
than
wasn't.
those.
It's, yeah, but not by much. I don't think is the thing. It
Yeah.
it did have. Yeah, I mean it has. I guess I would agree that has a little bit more going for it, but like I mean, that's like a career worst performance by Gal Gadot. Um,
Mm-hmm.
very confusing. Like, it feels like it was like two different movies that they mashed together to make one movie. Um,
The
yeah,
dwarfs, or something to
I would
behold.
the dwarfs and the bandits, where you also have one of the bandits being played by a little person. So it's like
Right.
it's like what's going on here? Like,
Yeah.
what are we
The
doing?
only thing is, like, there's a
Um,
couple of decent songs in it. Like, that's something those other ones don't have because they're not
hmm,
musicals. But
that's true. I guess that's true, isn't it? Yeah, but it's like Moana 2 maybe territory of F.
Oh yeah, I forgot Moana 2's in here. Would I rather watch Moana 2 or Snow White
Yeah,
2025?
would I rather have a root canal or
I was gonna put it below
or
Pumpkin
some other pin
Carver.
based. Yeah. What's Viking Warrior right above Viking Warrior Women?
I think so.
Yeah, put it there. I think that works. That works for me.
But now I'm just questioning whether
Hey, we don't go too
Moana
far.
2 should be that high.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Me too. Well, I don't know. Well, don't go too far into this category. We have a Minecraft movie next.
Which one? Which Minecraft movie?
Which one?
Uh,
Not the, but
yeah. What's the sequel gonna be called? Another Minecraft movie. Dude, better not do that.
probably it could be another Minecraft movie.
um, yeah, yeah. This is a slop. I mean, it's how high can we put the slop compared to other things in F tier, D tier?
It's like Doolittle for me. It's like
Whoa.
that. It's in that sort of slop sort of territory as we're talking about it.
I feel like it's
I
got to be
just
better than Pinocchio,
well,
right?
yeah, okay. Well, actually, now that I'm seeing Ghostbusters 2016 in here, I'd actually probably more compare it to that.
Mm.
I think in some ways, in a lot of ways, um, where it's got like a kind of a star-studded cast, um, but it's all kind of a giant in service of an IP,
Hmm. Yeah,
and yeah,
but is it better than everything else in F tier then? Or
not Sonic and the Secret Rings. I mean, I didn't like that game, but I'd probably play it again rather than watch the
what about
Minecraft
Leo's
movie
Fortune?
again. Leo's Fortune, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty rough.
It's just a
That
mobile
might
game.
even
We're
be too
comparing
high.
mobile game to slot
So,
movie.
yeah.
All right. I would say there, and then right below Sonic.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about that?
All right.
All right. So we have the start of the monthly movie nights we started doing, where we would alternate picking movies. We only done a few of them, but it'll be interesting because some were very um separate on.
Contentious.
And this one
Yeah.
we both gave it an 8 out of 10. We both enjoyed it. Memoir of a Snail.
Yeah.
Where do you think for Memoir of a Snail?
Yeah, this is like BA area. Yeah. It's in contention there with a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Um
yeah, it would be A tier for me.
yeah.
It's weird because I did a tier list of all the movies I watched, and so I don't know how it compares, but yeah, I
Mhm.
did put in A tier of those movies.
I think it should yeah, I think it deserves to be in there. Um
It could be the bottom of it, bottom of A tier.
yeah, I think that would be fine.
Come on up, come on up. Bottom of A
Coming on
tier,
up.
Memoir of a Snail. Look at that. All right.
Hey, yeah.
Next up is COD Cash on Delivery.
Hey, welcome back to F. Let's come on in.
This is a Chance Time movie that we watched completely at random. We never would have known it existed otherwise if the wheel didn't decide it. And very few people in the world have seen this movie.
Apparently.
But
Well, at least very few people in the world have rated on Letterboxd,
look, what do we give it? A 1 out of 10? I mean, it's F tier, and
Yeah, I
it's
think so.
like,
It's
how
this
high can we go
yeah.
from the bottom up? You know, it's like, it's definitely above Alien Origin, but does it go any higher? I don't think it
I'd put it
does.
above on the I might put it above on the line maybe.
It's just on the line.
Cuz on the line was kind of just kind of a bad movie up until the very end when it became insulting. COD was just an incompetent movie the whole way through, but I never once found it necessarily insulting. Maybe like offensive on the ears, but never never I was not insulted by the end.
All right.
So that's my only, but that's really all I can say about it.
I think it probably should be below it, but
Yeah.
Mel Gibson, he can handle that at the bottom. He can hold down the bottom.
He can handle being down there.
That's
Damn.
fine. Until Dawn, not to be confused with Until Dawn, which is on this tier
Right.
list. This is the movie.
Yeah. The movie, which is
Not going anywhere above
completely
this, right?
no. No, I think this is like so I would probably put this in C.
I hope it in C also. Somewhere in C tier. Where in C
Oh
tier?
yeah, C. Can I see it above Shrek the Musical?
How dare you?
Frankly, Eternals is too high, but I know I'm pretty sure that was a compromise.
Yeah, there's no
So
way. It's too low. It's definitely too low.
Eternals is too low?
No, that's about
No
right.
way in hell is that too low.
Until Dawn should be below The Devil's Advocate for me.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's fair. I think that works.
Super Mario 64 DS. It's not going above
Uh,
this.
Okay, so this is I don't remember what we rated this, but
It's like a 6, somewhere around 6 out of 10.
yeah, yeah.
So it's nowhere
I
above
mean, like,
C. It's borderline D.
yeah, yeah. I'd be okay with putting it right around Eternals,
Really? Okay.
maybe right above Eternals. I mean, I'd at the it has to be above Bandersnatch. It's got to
Why
be above that.
Bandersnatch?
Because it's because Bandersnatch, I think it is like a game. Bandersnatch is like a, which you can't even do. You can't even play it anymore. You can't even
Nope.
watch it anymore. Which is that's just insane to think about. That you can just up and
Yeah.
that's taking up too much server space. Get rid of this crap. That's,
All right, we'll put it there, right
uh,
above that, right?
okay. All right. Sure. Yeah.
C tier.
What else
Dungeons
we
and
got?
Dragons:
What do
Honor
we got
Among
going on here?
Thieves.
Okay. Yeah. This is
This-
a solid A for me. Yeah. Solid A. Solid A. I might not put it like maybe not above tons of stuff in A, but I mean personally, I might have it pretty high in A,
I would put it
but
top of towards the top of B.
ooh. Can I see top of B?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just below the Godfather coda.
No, it should be above that. I think. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Good.
Though we technically rated it higher than Memoir of a Snail,
I was
though.
gonna say it's. That's what I was gonna say. It's like to me, it deserves to be an A. I think, but
Well, that's what I was saying. For me, it's the top of B. So if we want to meet in the middle,
yeah,
then somewhere at the bottom
maybe
of
the
A.
bottom of A. Yeah, yeah, because I'd probably have it up around like Wicked area, if not like yeah, around there. But
Hmm.
that's good. I think that's good.
I put it above Memoir of a Snail. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
I think that works.
Because I think Memoir of a Snail edges it out for me, but since you rated it much higher, then it's fine.
Mm.
We got a Lilo and Stitch double feature. All right, Lilo and Stitch 2002's Lilo and Stitch. Where does it go?
Where in A does it go? Maybe. I think
Oh,
I only gave this an 8 out of 10 too, but I think it deserves. I don't
I
know.
think I
It
gave it an 8 out
deserves
of
to
10.
be. That's
Yeah,
like yeah. It's like AB.
I would definitely put it at the bottom of A. I think it's around the same range we were just at.
Yeah, I think so. I would agree with that.
But where at the very bottom or
Yeah,
any
heavy
higher?
contention. I think yeah, maybe just above memoir.
That's fine. Yeah.
I think right there is good. I think that's good. Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch 2025. Man, we had a couple
All
good
right.
ones.
This is yeah, a couple good. Oh, this is D
Yeah,
for
this is
me.
D
I
tier.
think it's here's the thing. I'm hard on this movie because I think to me it was very frustrating. I think it does a lot of things wrong. I think it falls into a lot of the same missteps that most Disney live action films do. But if I look at the ones in F, it is definitely better than those. It is
Oh yeah,
definitely
yeah,
better
yeah.
than those.
It's a clear step above it.
Um,
It's just how high do we go in D tier now?
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go maybe in the Lion King territory.
Yeah, so you can't really
Is
weigh
it
in
better
on
than
that one, but
Wish?
is it? Yeah,
That's
is it
really
better than
tough.
Wish? Is it better than?
Yeah. I know I can't. Yeah,
I
technically, I
don't
still
think
can't
it's.
weigh in on that because I still haven't watched it.
Yeah,
I know.
I don't think it's better
You
than
slapped me
Wish.
silly till I do. I don't think it's better than Wish. But Wish is not very good. But it's not better than Wish. Ooh, it is. Is
Is
it
it-
better than? I think it's
it's
better than
better.
Joker Fully
It's better
Ado,
than
though.
Joker Fully
I
Do. I
think
think.
it's better. Yeah, there it is. I think that's it right there.
Yeah, I think so. Super Mario Galaxy.
Mm.
Wahoo! Yippee!
This is S tier, Zach.
S tier. I think so.
I think this is. I think this is S tier. This is clear. As clear an example of an S tier game as
Literally,
we've had so far. I think.
literally, we haven't had. Anora was the last 9 out of 10 we gave, and through it took like
Yeah.
I forget when exactly we did Mario Galaxy, but it was a long stretch before we got another 9 out of 10.
And Mario Galaxy was like April, I think. I want to say it was the spring, April or
Oh
May.
really?
Oh no, you're right because we did
Maybe.
Mario DS.
I don't know,
Yeah, so maybe it was June
but
when
it's
we
been a
did
while.
Mario Galaxy. Yeah.
Gotta get Galaxy 2 in there because that's gonna be really high too. But
Yeah.
we're in S tier. Any higher than this? I mean, we rated everything else. Well, comparable or higher. I mean, it's a mixed bag. Eternal Sunshine
Yeah.
got above a couple of 9.5s, and it's some weird
Mhm.
rearranging here,
Yeah.
but I would put it above the
Yeah,
superheroes.
yeah. I think that's a good place for it.
Boom.
It's in there. It's definitely in there.
Wahoo.
Sweet.
How
Got a good
about
mix so far.
The Life
Yeah.
of Chuck? We contain
It's a very strange
multitudes.
movie.
We contain multitudes. I'm looking at B because this looks like a B movie if
Yeah.
there ever was one. Well, we
Yeah.
haven't reviewed a B movie yet, but
Yeah.
close
Yeah,
to it.
a B. We haven't reviewed nor have we reviewed B movie with Jerry Seinfeld.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is. I think this is B. It's kind of a strange little thing.
Strange little thing.
It's because it's not like it's just a very interesting movie. It's very like different as compared to a lot of the other Mike Flanagan stuff that we've watched.
But it does have that writing. It does have
It does have that writing.
similar writing style. Talking about multitudes and had some spontaneous busking. I remember the busking scene is iconic.
Spontaneous. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta spontaneously busk,
Busk. Oh Lord, I'm about to busk.
But yeah, this is a B movie, B tier. Where though? Where to put you?
Yeah, it's weird because this is the zone of a lot of 7.5s. That was a nice round 7.5 for us too.
How about right around Survivor Marquesas? How's that look to you? Or do you want to come down maybe more around like sensor?
I think in the middle of the two things you just said, probably.
Oh, okay. So is that ERB block then? Like right
Right
around
around
there?
the ERB block. Because I'm looking right above the ERB block, though, we have like a couple sneaky guys that are probably a little too low, but like
Yeah.
compared to some of the others, Encanto,
Sneaky
Bell,
guy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'd say it's below those, so I would say
Yeah, I would say that. I would agree.
either like above Snow White or below the ERB block, or between season 4 and 6.
Like break up the block.
Can't break up the block.
I don't know if you can. I'm okay with it being right above Snow White and Seven Dwarfs.
Okay, come on up. No, big B tier. All right, it is the middle of B tier pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
I know you would say this is an F, but this is bottom of D is where I'd put it. Probably.
Yeah,
I think there's more. I gave it a little bit more credit than you did, but it's still like it doesn't really justify its price tag. So
I'll put it above DreamWorks All
for that
Star
reason,
Kart Racing.
yeah, okay.
But not Kutav and Sham. I will not disrespect them like that.
No, no, those guys
These guys
whose
are
names I don't remember.
they do good work
Those-
out there. Those guys.
they did good work. They were
Choo
doing
Choo
their police work
Charles,
really well.
everybody. Choo Choo Charles is from Bargain Bin, the series where we pick a $5 or less video game off of the eShop or the PlayStation Store, and we play it that week and review it afterwards, or at least give our first impressions, if not review it. But Choo Choo Charles, we played through in its entirety. It did not have the sauce. It's an F tier.
This is an F tier game. Yeah, I would. Was this better or worse than Leo's Fortune?
I'm trying to remember that actually. I would put it above Leo's
I think we
Fortune
talked about it. I think I
because
would
I
too,
think
but
it's got a little
not
more. It's
much.
got a little more to it. It's
Yeah,
it's not polished at all, but it does at least have like some concepts that look like they could be interesting.
yeah. And this person
Mhm.
probably made a decent amount of money on this game
And
too,
that's
because
ultimately what
I think it
we
was a popular.
are rating.
Right, yeah, because it was a popular streamer game. It was one of those like meme kind of stream games. So I'm sure they made a decent amount of money from that.
That's a different tier list where we have to rank everything based on how much money it made. You really got to crunch the numbers in some of
That
these
would be
things.
that would be. I mean, that would be impossible to
A
be able to figure out with some of these that
lot of
just
them.
went straight to Netflix.
Yeah. How about Survivor Token Chains?
Oh,
So we have an A block.
Survivor block. Yeah,
You
it's
want it
up
up
the A
there?
block. I think it's kind of. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think it should be in the A block.
Yeah, I forget now where I even put it, like, because I was gonna say below Gabon, but I forget if I kept Gabon above it or not. But I think around there,
I think that's a good place
maybe in the
for it.
middle of the block.
Yeah, let's see with Vanuatu, right between Vanuatu and China, maybe.
Well, China's at the top of the block, and then it's Amazon, Panama,
Wait, what am I looking at
Vanuatu.
here? Oh, Panama. Oh wait, because I can't read it, so I'm having to try to figure out if who I recognize in the.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay, yeah. China's clearly at the top there, and then we got Amazon. So, yeah, I would say between Vanuatu and Panama.
Yeah.
Panama, Panama, Panama.
Okay, the block is growing. Oh man.
Yeah, it's a good block.
Next up we have
It's a good block though. I
Elio.
like that block.
Disney Pixar's Elio. To me, I mean, we gave it an 8, but I think it's definitely a step down from these. I would put it in B tier.
I think I would too. It's a good movie. It's a cute movie.
I don't think it'll
Um,
stand the test of
I
time
what
as much. I think it'll be more forgettable
I
than.
yeah, I kind of have yeah, I have that unfortunate feeling, and I because I like a lot of the concepts, the things it's going for with the sci-fi. It's certainly a more memorable movie than Lightyear, and it does kind of similar things. Lightyear is more grounded sci-fi though, as opposed to Elio is a lot more fantastical.
Hmm.
But that does make it more memorable than that. But on the same token, it's still probably going to be not terribly memorable down the line, which is unfortunate. I think it's a cute little movie.
Well, because we should look at the other things,
Um,
other Disney things we have in here too.
yeah,
We have Encanto in B tier. Then we have
Encanto.
a couple rows down. We have Turning Red, Frozen 2, Elemental, Luca, and then we have Toy Story 4 down there. So it's interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting because like I think Luca was a little bit of a compromise because I know you're hard on that one. Toy
Yeah.
Story 4 I think was a mutual thing. We rated it high, but we've cooled on it more as time has gone on.
Really, what I'm drawing my eye
Um,
to is Turning Red. Do we think it's better or worse than Turning Red? I think it's not. I don't think it's as good.
I don't think it's as good as that either. I would almost maybe bring Turning Red up a little bit even, but in lieu of doing that,
Hmm.
at least I think it probably should be below that,
Well,
just in
yeah, I
terms
think
of
Turning Red should probably go up to below Harry Potter, um, in the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Like here, what do you think?
yeah. I'm okay. I'm good with that. It looks pretty good to me.
But then where would you say
Um,
Elio now? Is it up there or is it below the stretch?
here's
We
here,
also have Raya down there
yeah. I think Raya should be reasonably down there. I think. Where is Raya?
next to Spider-Man's
I didn't see
face
that.
and Elemental Frozen 2 all in that little
Oh,
area.
oh yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think it's better than Luca.
Yeah, it's better. It's probably better than Raya,
I would say it's better than Raya too.
but it does give
It's
me
like it
pause
is in
around
the
this area.
elemental.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is in the elemental ballpark. I would say I would probably. Oh man, that's tough. They're both pretty. They're both
It's
fun.
interesting because we
They're both
rated
really
Elemental lower, I think,
rewatchable.
but I would probably put it below Elemental.
I think I would too. I think reappraising it. I think perhaps maybe a little too harsh on elemental. Elemental is like it's a really the problem with Elemental is that it like Luca and like all these other movies, it's all about like the generational trauma stuff. It's
Hmm.
I think like that to me is like getting that aside, it's just a really creative, interesting movie. Um,
And it doesn't
I think
hurt
its world is really neat.
when comparing the two that Elemental visually is a lot more interesting than Luca, or I mean than Elio and Luca, but yeah. Elio's got, it's the same style we've been with for a while. At least Elementals sets itself apart with the visuals. That's
It's
the only
very
thing.
it is very different. Yeah, that's true.
I would put it right there below it. That's my.
I think I'm good putting it there. Yeah. Uh I have not seen any specific reviews, but Disney has been pumping out advertising for Hoppers
Hmm.
that Buzz saying that it is the funniest Pixar movie by a country mile. Like they're basically taking feedback from people that have
Whoa.
seen it. So, which given the advertising for it, I would hope that it would live up to at least close to that because the advertising for it was very funny. So,
The funniest. They're calling it the funniest movie ever made.
they're calling it the funniest movie.
Disney,
Can you believe it?
Disney and
It's funnier than
Pixar, Disney and Pixar are saying it's the funniest movie ever made, and I believe them.
Disney and Pixar. Can you believe it? The funniest movie ever made?
All right. With that
I
being
don't know.
said,
I don't. I
tell
don't
me
know.
something, girl. It happened in the modern world. A Star is Born.
Well, what's the song she sings then? The sleazy one.
Why did you do that? Do that? Do that? Do
Oh
that?
yeah,
Do that
yeah.
to
Why did you
me?
do that? Why did you do that?
You walk around me with an ass like that.
This should be higher in B. I think it
Whoa.
deserves to be in there. It deserves to be higher in B or maybe in A.
I think it's
Why did you do
I
that?
think it's A tier.
You think it's what?
A tier.
But where to put you is what I would like to know.
I'd say bottom of A tier. My God, but the end, like the end half of that movie is like,
Yeah,
so good.
the whole movie is really good. I'm glad you showed me. That was one of our monthly movie nights.
True.
And I was glad to finally watch that. It was very good. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's good that we got that in the following up our other Lady Gaga experience and with Joker Folia do.
Yeah, it's a nice a very worthy palate cleanser because she is legitimately great in A Star Is Born.
Yeah.
Whereas she's basically hardly a character in the Joker
Oh yeah, and we
movie.
have some Bradley Cooper synergy in a couple of these movies too, and he's in Dungeons and Dragons in there for a bit.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. That's almost a cameo.
Yeah,
Like really, his
it's a
role in that is
cameo.
like almost a cameo. But I love him. I love him so much in that. He's so great.
Yeah, I would put
It's
it. Look, even though it is my movie, I would put it at the bottom of A tier
I think that's a good place for it. Yeah.
because I do
As
think
they're
I
like, hey,
edge out Memoir of a Snail out of the two.
mm. Like, hey, Bradley, you played a little guy in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. You did the voice for Rocket Raccoon. Play a little guy in this Dungeons and Dragons movie. Play a
Mm-hmm.
halfling. It'll be fun.
All right, now we're coming to the Naked Gun.
That's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting stuff right here.
Naked Gun is a series we did here, pretty much solely because I love the movies, and then there's a new one coming out. So the Naked Gun for me is very high. So
Yeah, it's pretty. It should be high. It should be high. I think.
because for me it would
Um,
be probably an S tier. So where would it be for you? Nice beaver.
that first one, I don't remember what I rated it, but that first one is so good.
Yeah, I think you gave it an 8.5.
It's like,
I don't think you met me at the 9, but
yeah, yeah. It's like it is bordering. I will say, bordering S for me. I don't know if I quite want to put it up there, but it should be pretty high in A. And I'm thinking around the elf territory.
elves. A lot of elves in this tier list. All right. Um. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, right between Elf and Harry Potter and the Half Blood Prince.
Sure. Sure.
That's where
Sure.
I'd put it.
Sure. This is a tall tier list.
And it's tall. It is a tall tier list. So many things in it.
I'll
It's
take that. What
crazy.
about the Naked Gun 2.5?
Um, I didn't enjoy it as much as the first one, but it's still pretty good. I mean, all of them I could say that about, in fact. Well, how where you feel about that one?
Um, I think it makes sense in B tier.
Mm-hmm.
I think, Where it throws me
I
off, like B tier is a little wonky because there's certain blocks that I think should be higher, certain blocks that should be lower. The Sonic block I think should be below a bunch of these, and then so it's very hard to place in this massive B tier. But
B tier is kind of a bit of a mess in general,
yeah,
but I mean, I don't know, it's hard to like justify a lot of moving stuff around.
so I would put it above the Sonic block. That's where I would put it.
I would say that. You know what? I think what I would even say potentially, I would put that and then 33 and a third or 33 and a third right below that.
Really.
Or maybe below Mario and Sunshine.
I think 33 to third is like, let's say, a noticeable step down. So I don't think it's
Yeah.
a block situation. I think there should be some distance between the two.
Okay. But okay, hear me out on this then.
Yeah, the next one when we get to that, yeah, they might be close to each other.
Right.
I'm not sure. Well, let's see.
Um
All right, Naked Gun two and a
okay.
half
Let's put I
above
think
Sonic
right there
3.
is good. I think that's good. I think I would agree there.
Right below the Haunting of Bly Manor. Then we have Naked Gun 33 and a third, which I think honestly would probably be the bottom of B
Bottom of
tier
B?
for me.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine.
Right up next to another comedy, The Accused, two very funny movies.
Two
Laugh out
hilarious
loud.
movies. Yeah. Bunch of laughs.
Before we get to
No, that
Naked
was one
Gun
of the hardest
2025, we have Edge of
I think
Tomorrow, by the way.
I think like I said in that probably said in the review, this might have been one of the most uncomfortable scenes I've ever sat through in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's really really quite hard to get through.
Yeah.
Um
So we're gonna be
that's good.
rewatching
That's
that next week. Yeah.
rewatching
That's
that one.
a way to
We'll be
announce that.
rewatching that one. Yeah. Yeah, the no, but it's good because it's supposed to make you horribly uncomfortable while you're watching it. So they did a very good job with that.
Yeah, I mentioned this to you that
Um,
The Accused is our most viewed review on the channel, by the way. So
which is kind of wild. I guess there's not a lot of maybe not a lot of reviews of it on YouTube. I don't know.
yeah,
And it's
for
like
sure.
it is maybe a little weird that it's two men that are talking about this when it's like,
Where do we get off reviewing
it's
this movie?
a lot of yeah. Well, I mean it is about, uh, sexual assault and, it's
Mm-hmm.
but I maybe somebody wants to know what our perspectives were on it as well, which is fair. And I don't know. I felt like we still had a lot to say. So we're Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, before we get
That's
to the
A for
last
me,
Naked
baby.
Gun movie, we're gonna edge you a little bit.
Yeah, that's A for me. I don't know about where you feeling, but I love that movie.
B.
Um,
B.
okay, B. Where in B are you feeling?
I would say below the Naked Gun 2.5.
I'm like around Loki in A. So how we feeling about? How about right above Sweeney Todd?
Okay. Yeah, that feels good.
I feel you, Johanna.
The Naked Gun 2025. I think it's
I think that should be up. What are you thinking? What do you think?
it's I
Split the difference with 2.5 and 33 and a third.
probably I would probably put it around um I would put it right above Polar Express.
You wouldn't put it above the epic rap battles or
I
Express?
don't know. It's somewhere in that zone, that strip, but I feel like some of this stretch above it, or some of the stretch below the RBs, maybe should be above it.
Yeah. Well, I think above Polar Express is fine. I will say, I think looking back on it, um, as I don't know if I rated it as high as I might now, this Naked Gun, because I think it's genuinely impressed that a comedy that good came out last year, because they're really like honest to goodness comedies are kind of very rare these days.
Hmm.
So the fact that one was that good that came out last year is pretty is a testament to uh how faithful to the originals that they really kind of were in a lot of ways, a lot of aspects.
Yeah,
So
yeah, for sure. I just don't know if it would go much higher than that, especially since I don't think it's that much better than
yeah.
Naked Gun 33 and a third. You know,
Hmm.
to really
I think
separate
that's
it that
good though.
much.
I think that's a good place for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Black Mirror season 5. This was the 3
Oh boy.
episodes. Um it was it was Striking Vipers, Smithereens, and Rachel Jack and Ashley 2. So it's the
Yes.
fighting game one where there's some sexual tension going on in the game, and then we had the one with the hostage situation in the car, and then infamous Rachel, Jack, and Ashley 2, which is like easily the
All right.
worst Black Mirror episode, and then you throw it in with a couple decent Black Mirror episodes.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this is like, yeah, it's tough because like, fighting vipers, striking vipers. I don't even remember what it's
Striking
technically called.
Vipers,
Striking vipers, I guess. Yeah. Um, which is, uh, yeah, those were two pretty good Black Mirror episodes because I think they did like interesting things where one leaned into being British and the other one leaned into being like Netflix era weird sci-fi, and then you have Rachel, Jack, and Ashley too, which is just I don't even know what it is. It's not a Black Mirror episode, I'll tell you that.
it's like a decom
Um,
energy. I will say,
yeah.
like our lowest rated season, Black Mirror season 4, which is on the third or fourth row of B tier, and then
mm,
the next thing would be Bandersnatch towards the bottom of C tier. I don't know.
yeah.
I
I'd probably put it in that territory though.
think it has to go below Bandersnatch.
Yeah, I think towards the bottom of C is
I
fair
forget what we
because
ended
it's
up
like
rating it, but
those
it's
two
like if you're gonna
those
only
two
have three.
episodes were like they were okay. Like I wouldn't even put them like super high. I don't think we did when we did our rankings.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Yeah.
and
Yeah. So they're already bottom half, maybe
yeah,
bottom third
and then
episodes
and
right
you
there.
have easily right, and then easily the worst episode. So it's like yeah, Bandersnatch at least is like was an interesting experiment of a
Mm-hmm.
thing. Um so
Yeah, so it either I forget what we ended up rating it, but it would either be bottom of C tier or top of D tier.
yeah.
I think maybe there's enough
You have it
in there to be the bottom C tier, maybe.
yeah, I'd say rounding out C tier, I think, right under all good things.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna only have 3 episodes in a season, like you really can't just casually drop the worst episode in the whole series and just
Yeah.
expect it
And
to
they
be a
did
good
that.
season.
How did you do that? Why did
Why did
you
you
do
do
that?
that? Yeah.
Yeah, why did you do that? Yeah. That's production for you right there. So
All right, The Handmaiden. This for me is
no, this is
easy S tier. Hmm.
it's easy S for you. I'm holding back on S, but it deserves to be in high A. I will say
Oh,
that.
thank you.
It deserves to be. It deserves to be up there. It's just it's a good movie, you know. It's hard to deny
Beautifully
that it is a good
shot. I
movie.
mean, I love the writing and
Yeah.
the way it flips things. And
Mm.
Park Chan Wook, I still have to watch his new movie, No Other Choice, which has gotten a lot of buzz and a lot of people calling him one
Yeah,
of
that did
the
get buzz too.
big snubs of the Oscars. It's like, because I guess like his movies in general have not been nominated, and they're like, what did he do to the Academy to they just keep snubbing him? But I want to see that. I haven't seen it yet. But all right. So where would you personally put it? Like without compromise, where would you put it yourself?
Without compromise, I would probably put it maybe like right under the Survivor block.
Hmm. That's high for you. Wow.
I mean, it was a good. I mean, like I can't deny that it's a good movie.
You denied
I
a
mean,
little
like
bit though.
okay, okay. So I guess
You
that
didn't
maybe
deny it
that
was a
would be
good
with
movie. You denied it was an
if you
amazing movie.
if you could say okay, if you could say without compromise, then maybe more around just below Perks of Being Wallflower.
Hmm. Okay. So where do we go from here? Because yeah, it would be
Well,
S
you would put it
tier.
in S.
I would put an S tier,
I mean,
probably above most of the things in S tier, or in the middle. Yeah, I would say middle of S tier.
so then how do you feel about right below the Survivor block?
Hmm. What about right above the Survivor block?
Okay.
You drive a hard bargain. Come on up. I also just really like this poster. This is one of those custom posters on
Oh yeah.
Letterbox. Uh,
Yeah, they do that sometimes. There's some pretty nice ones on there.
K-pop Demon Hunters. Have you heard of it? Future Oscar winner.
uh, this
K-pop
should be
Demon Hunters.
it's going to. Yeah. It's in A. I think it deserves to be an A tier.
Yep. So where in A tier is the question? Is the question? You know, you
How do
can.
you feel around Black? How do you feel around Blackpink? It's
Whoa,
just because of the
Blackpink.
K-pop-ness of it.
That's high though. That's high.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I mean, I'd put like Oppenheimer. I'd even put a silent voice above it. I just thought that would be cute because it's with the other K-pop stuff.
That one's
Um,
probably too high. I just I haven't watched it
yeah,
since we watched it, but
yeah, it
um,
probably is. How we feeling around the Little Mermaid, Soul?
yeah,
Maybe bottom of A even.
I think it does edge out the few in the bottom of A. I'm around Little Nightmares, Luigi's Mansion, yeah, up, not
Yeah,
not gonna go above Soul, but it could go above the next couple. I'm not sure, somewhere in there, somewhere between Soul and Dungeons and Dragons, somewhere between
and
those two.
I think I'd put it. I think right below Soul works for me.
Mm, that's fine, yeah. We're going up, up, up on the tier. This, and we're gonna be A tier. I wish we could be S tier. All right, right there. Good job. Knives out.
Killer soundtrack.
Get your knives out. Get your donut holes in that donut hole. Benoit Blanc.
Get your knives out.
Um,
Um,
In the past, I would have said easy S tier. I'll come down on it a bit, but I would still put A tier, and I would personally put it probably somewhere in the
It's like
middle.
top of B for me, but
I'm at the middle of A tier, I think.
middle of A tier, top of B. Okay.
It's the bottom of A tier, maybe just all the way at the bottom of A tier,
Yeah.
right there.
Got really good movies in there, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's fair.
Going back to school, everybody. Back to
Go
school. We
back
don't
to
need to
school.
scroll up
Hey,
very
that's a
far.
no. I think we can stay right here. Um, this is in like Gaby territory for me. It's like it's not.
Gaby gets a
I
bad
didn't.
rep on this channel.
Gaby.
Yeah, I think it's way below Gaby. I think it's not even comparable.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I think it's
We thinking
F
like
tier.
bottom of D. I think it's F tier.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is F tier. Yeah.
top of F tier maybe.
Ghostbusters, answer the call. Uh,
Is it better than Ghostbusters Answer the Call?
it's more memorable. It has a more memorable ending. I don't even remember what the ending of
It's a
Ghostbusters
shocking ending.
was.
Yes.
But I do remember the ending of Back to School.
Yeah,
It's
Back
like
to
the
School is a
one thing that
chance
movie really
time
has going
movie.
for it.
Spun the wheel, and it's a French Netflix movie where
Yeah.
two guys go to their middle school reunion, as you do, and you get up to all sorts of antics in those halls.
It's yeah.
people
You can
fall,
say that again.
people fall right back into the
All
mold.
kinds of antics.
They that good? Top of F.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. That's good placement. Right.
And here we go. Alita
This is what
Battle Angle.
this might be our first most contentious one. If I know I would have this pretty solidly in A and pretty decently high in A, but I know Zach is not nearly as high on this movie as me.
So you're in A tier.
So
I'm in D tier. Where do we go from there?
what you what
D.
you didn't hate it that much.
I did.
You didn't hate it.
I
Wow.
would put it at the top of D. Look, I rated
Top of D.
I
No way.
rated The
Hell no.
Last Jedi higher. I rated Frozen Empire higher. I mean, I rated that's where it would be for me. So that's what I'm saying. It would be top of D. We got to
Okay.
compromise.
Well, if that's the case, okay. So if top of D for you,
This means it's
that's just
between B
insane.
and C tier.
Middle of A. Middle of A is like that's like bottom of B, top of C. Then is this a compromise?
Yeah. What can we do here? We got two movies that were very like we know the other one's coming.
Yeah.
That we're very disparate of.
Yeah.
What do? We compromise on both, or we just throw them both in S tier and call it a day?
Throw both in S tier. Titanic and Alita Battle Angel both being in S tier. That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
We could strike a deal. I mean, we could both prosper from this.
We can put them both in
If we
B.
both in, well, that's probably just what it'll end up being in the meeting in the middle anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what else? I mean, what else could you? What else could you
I'd
do?
say
What
we
else could you say?
both put them both in A tier,
Okay.
and then we can both walk home.
That's. I mean, the fact that we have a representative list that represents partially my opinion that has Titanic in A tier is already appalling, and I know you feel the same with Alita Battle Angel. So, though, to be frank, I wouldn't have gone lower than C for Titanic.
Yeah, but I would have put
'Cause I do
Titanic in
appreciate-
S, so that's very different.
I know. Yeah, but you can't. But you can't. So I would. I probably wouldn't put a. Alita,
You wouldn't put it in
even
S.
I wouldn't put
Yeah.
Alita in S. I would. I would. It would be close, but
So I'm giving you an upgrade. I'm willing to give you an
okay,
upgrade if
hey,
you give me
I'll accept. I'll accept
Titanic.
it. Sure, I'll give you Titanic an A. All right,
We
you can get it an A.
we both. I mean, bottom of A tier. We'll throw them at the bottom of A tier. Somehow we got to decide
I
which
think
one's
that's
going higher. Well, I think Titanic should be higher because.
you know what's crazy is that these both involve James Cameron. Isn't that think about that for a second.
uh-huh.
Both of these heavily involve James Cameron. I mean, Robert Rodriguez technically directed
Mm-hmm.
Alita Battle Angel, but James Cameron was heavily involved in production. Um, so I think that is really kind of fascinating. Um, I'll
Crazy.
give you Titanic being above it.
Okay.
I will even
Yeah.
give you that. I'll be so generous as to give you that. And the reason for that is we'll get to it when we get to it. So, but we'll
Alita
got
Battle
some other stuff to get
Angel,
through
bottom
before
of
we.
A tier. All right.
Yeah,
Tron, I will not give you the same grace for. These Tron movies is going to be an issue. Um,
yeah. This might be tough here too because I love me some Tron. I'm a big Tron. I'm a Tron boy.
Tron, I would
I'm
give.
okay with it being a B though.
I would give a generous C to Tron.
A generous C. Wow. I mean, for me, I was thinking Tron, the first Tron,
Yeah.
being around a high score in B.
But then where does Tron Legacy go? Like we were getting crazy. That's like too high for Tron Legacy.
That's too high for Tron Legacy,
I
even.
think
Okay.
I was thinking top of C tier, Tron, bottom of B tier, Tron Legacy, Tron Ares, throw it in the trash.
uh,
So where does that put us? Where would you honestly put Tron yourself?
honestly, putting Tron would probably be where I said in B.
Okay,
That'd be
and
probably
high
where I'd
score.
honestly put it.
So if I was
Yeah,
honestly putting
I think
Tron,
that's
I would put it. Well, we got issues in C tier, but because I look and I'm like, oh, Greatest Showman, I would have had higher anyway. So I would put it somewhere in the top row of C tier because I rated all those higher. I think
mm,
or equivalent. I forget where exactly it was. So I'm in like, I would probably be like seven deep into C tier. So
for the first Tron.
for the first Tron.
eh, Yeah, I guess so.
So
I mean, putting that Star Wars movie above it is just like painful.
well, I'm saying that's where I would
Rise
put
of
it
Skywalker.
though. If we're gonna compromise, we would go up.
Well, Comrise then would probably put it atop of C then, or maybe more or less. I'd be okay
Well,
putting it
well, we
there.
got to think about where Tron Legacy's going here because we're
But Tron Legacy's got to be better than that.
it's gonna be better than that. But what if we just put both of them at the bottom of B tier, Tron Legacy ahead of it?
Yeah, okay, that'd work. That works. Now I have the contentious opinion about Tron Ares here. Now that we're getting to it,
Yeah,
because I would put these all pretty in comparable positions with each other.
yeah.
Because I thought Tron Ares was excellent. Jared Leto notwithstanding, it's kind of an unfortunate thing that guy continues to be part of movies. I kind of wish he wouldn't have been
Razzie
in it,
nominated
but
actor.
did he get nominated for
Mhm.
for the
He
Razzie there?
did, yeah.
Wow,
It's pretty harsh.
that's not worth that. Did he get nominated for that? Gal Gadot better have been nominated
She
for
didn't. She didn't.
Snow
It's
White.
absolute snub.
That is a snub because that's a career worst performance if
But they
I've ever
did
seen one.
put
And the fact that Jared Leto,
they
it's
did put
crazy. It's crazy.
all seven artificial dwarfs in worst supporting actor though.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, I gotta watch War of the Worlds because that's gonna win all the Razzies.
Oh,
I've heard it's notorious,
I've heard it's
notoriously bad.
I've heard it's like hard to get. I've heard it's legitimately hard to get through.
And along the same
Um,
lines, Tron Ares.
it's hard to get through.
Yeah,
Man, I went and saw this movie twice. It's so good.
but it's gonna end up the same spot, right? It's gonna be in the B tier. I mean, I think that's already generous of being bottom of B tier.
Yeah.
I would be in D tier.
Yeah, I might give you some credence for Creedence Clearwater Revival on for
Cool.
next year when we reappraise it. You know, might give you a little bit more, but
Fantastic
that's
Beasts will
fair.
have to come up next year.
Why? Why would it?
Credence Bareback.
Oh yeah. Oh, Creedence. No, that's not his name.
Gremlins, everybody. Gremlins.
Hey, Gremlins, baby. Gremlins should be in A, really.
Bottom of A tier.
Bottom of A, I'm good there.
Well, it's got to go above
And
Alita
I'm
Battle Angel, but yeah,
okay.
because
Okay.
the
I'm
agreement
totally okay.
has it stuck there.
I'm also completely okay with. I know you didn't like Gremlins 2 as much.
Uh-huh.
I'm completely okay with wherever you want to put it. Honestly, I
Don't give
think
me
it's
that
really
much
great.
power.
I really love it. But well, we got Little Nightmares 2 first.
Little Nightmares 2. That's a C tier for me.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put it very low in C tier. I put it like near the top of C. Because it is disappointing, but I wouldn't say that anything about it was like aggressively awful. It's certainly better than the other 2 games that we have, or other 3 games, I guess. We
Yeah,
got a little game
I would
squad
put it
here
above
for this.
Star Bomb Triforce.
Yeah, put it in there. Put it right there, right below the Greatest Showman.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you waited for. I just watched Hugh Jackman in Song Sung Blue.
Was he a huge Jackman?
Well,
Look at Gremlins 2, the new batch.
yeah, so C tier is going to be C tier then.
Gremlins 2, the new batch in C tier?
Okay, well, you said wherever I want. See, you can't give me too much
Oh,
freedom.
no, okay. Yeah, I did give you too much freedom because you didn't rate it that low
Well,
when
that's
we
how I
watched
feel
it.
about it now. I didn't rate all these ones in the top of C tier that low. I rated them all the same score as Gremlins too, so that's how I feel about it. 7.5's in there.
Right, but not even comparing it. Not even comparing it. Well, I guess you do sort of kind of have to compare it to the things that are in the tier still.
It just feels C tier to me. I don't think it's a B tier movie. I don't know. I
That
feel I
okay.
went down on it.
Okay. The reason I said that is because I thought you were going to be. You went down. That's crazy. That is crazy. So
It's
I don't agree
crazy.
with you. So
So you're rescinding?
I rescind that
You can't
statement. Yes.
rescind on me like that.
Well, it's too late. I just decided to. uh okay, well how about this?
You can't tell me that Gremlins 2 is better than Yao Man given a car to dreams. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
I can.
cinema.
Yes, I can. I can do that, and I am saying it right now.
Tom,
um
Tom will have a word with you, surely.
I would put it here. How about this? I'd put it right above Honey. Here's a compromise. How about right above Honey I Shrunk the Kids?
How's
How
that a
does that sound?
compromise? Where do you put it? Top of A tier?
No.
How are we
Well, you know how
compromising there?
big B tier is? B tier's
Big baby,
huge.
big B.
Remember, I had that's giving you a lot of credence there.
You gotta stop bringing that guy into this. He's not even related.
The
Um,
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Gremlins
That's
2,
giving
the
you
new
a lot of
batch.
room.
Give
Lady and the Tramp
me.
is also way too high, but
It
you know.
probably is. I'll put it below Goblet of Fire. Thank you.
Okay, all right, fine.
All right.
That's God, that's awful.
That's just correct.
I could say, hey, but I could see Angry Door being in Gremlins too. I could see that happening.
Titanic, come on up.
All right, we already said this. So I will,
Yeah.
as a technical achievement, Titanic is quite magnificent.
Yeah.
That's all about I have to say about it. But because you won't see me over here defending much more than that. This music is really good too. I'll give it that. Even though it's funny that James Horner essentially reused almost the same chord progression in that as he did in Avatar.
Mhm.
With like the "My Heart Will Go On," it's almost the same. It's almost the same chord progression, but uh,
Yeah,
it's
Titanic.
guaranteed success if we use this.
Titanic, I love. You go watch her review. You even know that. I would I would put it in S tier confidently of what we have here, and
Yeah.
I did. No, I just made that up. I was gonna say I did put an S tier in mine, but no, I didn't. That wasn't one of the movies I watched for the first time. Um, so
Those only movies that you watch for the first time in your list.
yeah,
Mm.
but at least it's up there,
All right.
an A tier with Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah.
Survivor Samoa.
There he is, Russell. Where's the gremlin?
Is
Where's he gonna
not
show up
not
in?
in the A tier block.
I agree. It shouldn't be in the A tier
So
block.
now is it a question of, is it in C tier block? Is it next in B tier with Marquesas? Is it somewhere in the middle? Is it where are we at? I think we on our tier list we ended up saying like that is the it was like the ultimate average Survivor season. It ended up right in C tier of Survivor
Yeah.
seasons for both of us, I think,
Right.
because it's got
I mean, I'm
high highs and low lows.
yeah. I'm okay with it being around Marquesas. Yeah. I think that's a
Mm.
pretty okay place for it. What are you thinking? I mean, I can see it being in the C block too. It might be in the top of that.
Yeah, maybe somewhere in the middle. Maybe somewhere in the middle
Okay,
between the
you want to
block and the Marquesas.
we we can chop it up. There's nothing saying we don't have to keep them in blocks per se. So,
Chop you up like
how are we
poop.
feeling around? Who said that again?
It was Nate in Cook Islands
That's,
chopping us up like poop or something like that.
chopping us up. Yes, that's right.
So I would put
He's
it.
bob dogging it.
I would put it above Leo.
What a statement.
Below
Yeah, let's put it
Elemental.
there. Yeah.
I wonder if we given because we started rating the episodes individually. If we rated the seasons, I wonder where our ratings would be with that. It would be such a interesting thing for all the seasons.
Yeah.
Where am I going?
I don't know.
Where was it?
Right
Elio.
above Elio. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wicked for good.
That's like
At last I
a
feel
that's like a
wicked.
B C B C.
Bottom of B, I think.
I think bottom of B is good.
Well,
Because like
even yeah.
it's like it is a step down certainly from the first one. But they're still as a unit together, they're definitely I think it's worth a movie night, to watch them
Right.
both together. I think that's
And the problem
be a really nice little two-part.
problem is it's true to the source material from what I've heard. Whereas like
Yeah.
the only way for it to have been a great movie is for it to have really made some deviations. So instead it went for a more faithful adaptation. So it's
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
gonna end up like that. But
Because because most people I've talked to that have seen the musical are already like, "Oh yeah, the second half is not nearly as good as the first one,
yeah.
the first half." And it's like, yeah, it's just kind of the way of it, unfortunately.
But we still have like it's still the continuation of some all time, you know, a great duo performances there. And still
Yeah.
there's a couple of solid songs in there too.
Hmm.
And so there's still good stuff. in there.
Good stuff to be had, to be sure.
Getting down to it, Zootopia 2. All right,
Yeah.
here we go. Another Disney Family Guy to throw in somewhere.
Yeah. But this was much like the first Zootopia. This like they leaned into all the strengths. I would probably I think this clears most of the ones in B tier,
Hmm.
honestly.
I don't think it
Most of
clears
the
in
other Disney
Kanto
films.
though. So I would put it.
Encanto might be too low.
Encanto's,
Encanto might be too low,
yeah. Encanto's probably too low.
honestly.
What if we put Encanto above the Sonic block,
I
at
think that
least?
would be fair. Encanto is like one of those ones that's like I feel like it's sort of like it had its peak when it came out, and then it's kind of like waned because everyone got sick and tired of it. But I think to me it's sort of come back up in my own mind. I think about like how just how good of a little story it is. It's atypical in a lot of its narrative structure. It doesn't in the sense of like the main villain is not necessarily like so you say it's the it's the grandmother, but like it's a lot more complicated than that because it's not just her. It's like the fractured relationship is the villain, which is like interesting. I don't know. It's just an interesting
Yeah.
uh just general idea for a film. I don't know. It works really well. Um and yeah, I would put Zootopia around that though. I would still have it in
I'd
if
say,
we're gonna if we're gonna have it there,
I have a
I'd put it
specific spot in mind. You have a specific spot
where are you thinking?
above
I
Life
don't
of
really have a
Chuck
specific spot. I can be okay. Okay.
that feels like the sweet spot to me because I could say it's in a comparable area, and most of the ones above it I probably would put above it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'd probably put it above Bell. I know as
Mm.
a Bell defender, but
I like Belle
um
too, though. I think Belle's good,
yeah.
so that's why I put it there. But
Yeah. Yeah, okay. No, I think that's a good spot for it. Right by the Return to Hogwarts or whatever it's called, right?
yes, right in there, this huge B tier. Our last
It's-
up is Claire Obscure Expedition 33. It's the most recent review we've done. It's the highest reviewed game we've ever done.
That's S tier. I think it's pretty easy S tier for me. It's
Yeah,
I'm still thinking about that game even now. I'm still thinking about that game and the music, some of the best music. It's an S for me. I don't know about you though. We'll what are you thinking?
it's S tier. I think it's number one or number two in S tier, honestly.
Yeah.
Come on. What do you think?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's right around there. Ooh, yeah, I might even put it at number 1. Tick Tick Boom is like I that is a very special movie for me as well. Um
Is there a question? Does it could
I
it
like that
crack the
though.
top 10 though? Is it a question?
I think it might. I'm thinking about In the Heights, and I think In the Heights is very good. I think it deserves its S ranking,
Mm-hmm.
but I think Claire Obscur could even be up in there
Send
with it.
it. Just send it to
I
number
think it could take its
10.
place. I think it does it. I think it does.
That feels good, right?
I think that feels good. That feels good to me. It's one of the best things that we've played for sure. It's one of the best. I mean, it's definitely easy game of the year for me last year. I think it definitely deserves the recognition that it
Right.
got.
And
Um,
it's something we both did early on this year, so it's like I wonder how it'll hold up in our rankings like for the year. It's gonna be hard to beat.
yeah, yeah, it is. Um,
That feels right.
yeah, I don't know. I feels pretty good to me.
Awesome. That's our first game to ever hit the top 10. I think
Yeah,
it's been a while since I've played it, but I think Mario Galaxy 2 is the only thing I think could rival it.
yeah.
Like
In terms of stuff we have planned out, yeah,
I have, because in my mind I always saw that as a 10 out of 10 game, like to me.
yeah.
So it's once we revisit it, it'll be interesting because Mario Galaxy is 9, ended up
Mm,
bottom half of S tier. So I don't know if it'll end up in the same zone or if it'll be able to get up there.
yeah,
But obviously, who knows what else will come this year? With our tons of different series we're doing, monthly movie nights, and whatever other random reviews we get into. So
right. There's all kinds of crazy rando stuff that could happen. So
yeah, so like
yeah,
it's holding on, and maybe it'll get kicked out of the top 10, but I don't know. It's in there.
there it is. Deservedly so.
We continue.
Yeah. Wow. We continue. For those who come after,
Exactly.
tomorrow comes.
That's for those who come after on the tier list
Yeah.
to maybe take its place. All
Yeah, it's possible.
right, what do we think
Very
about this
possible.
tall ass tier list?
This is crazy. I mean, the fact that how many numbered thing 200 what
230
what's it
things.
exactly?
230 things we reviewed.
That's wild. Just wild.
Yeah, and we've got
So,
a
wow.
bunch more on the way. Like like if we do everything we plan, already
Yeah.
there's a bunch of things slated to come in here.
Yeah. Not to spoil what our next movie series is going to be, but it will add a significant number
That's
of
gonna be a
things.
mess
I'll just
too.
say that.
A
It
mess
is
to
going to be
rank
a
all
mess.
that.
Oh my. Oh, this because I've only so to peek behind the curtain just slightly. I won't say what it is, but I've only seen one of these films and I think it's fantastic.
Hmm.
But I know that the rest of them maybe not so much. And I know like from people doing recaps and reviews and stuff over the years, like I know bits and pieces about them. So I know that this is going to be all over the place. Like I think
Could
we
be.
could have representations on each potentially on every tier except for like top 10.
Yeah.
Probably probably not S either, but we'll discuss it, I guess, when we come down to it. But um, yeah,
Yeah, for sure. I've seen all of them, so for me,
yeah,
I would say there's like maybe a couple that would be B tier or higher. Everything else is gonna be C tier or lower. I think
yeah,
we'll see.
yeah,
When I take a critical eye to them, it might be different. But yeah, so big movie
yeah,
series. So that's already gonna be a bunch. Um, I forget exactly how many we added, but just now. But that might them those alone
uh,
might be like a
yeah,
third of what we just added. So at least, yeah.
yeah. It's gonna be a big undertaking, but I'm pretty excited for it. So,
And then we're gonna sprinkle in our other
um,
series still. So we're gonna still have Chance Time and Bargain Bin in particular might have some things get introduced that way. And so then we have those and anything else that comes up. But to anything else we need to change here for now? Feel good. I guess too much
I
to
think it's pretty
really,
solid.
yeah.
It is too much to kind of. We've been looking at this list too long. It's been doing this edit for a couple hours here, so I mean, we made the little changes here and there as we were doing it. I think this is probably pretty representative of where
B tier is
we're at.
huge
Um,
with the
B tier
the ERB
is
block right in the heart of it.
yeah, right in the heart of it. This is 5 solid rows
Hmm.
of things and then a little extra. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's such a weird tier because it's like where a lot of the compromises come in and stuff's in weird spots that
Yeah,
we do the both of us
yeah,
disagree with half of it where they
yeah,
are. So interesting. Yeah, but like as I was experiencing literally very similarly ranking 200 movies that I watched last year. It's just like the more things you add, the less accurate it's gonna feel. It's like it's hard to be super nuanced at that point. You gotta go for vibes and bigger strokes rather than is this
Right.
precisely where it falls. But not even that. But when then you have two people or making compromises and so we're gonna have movies we love below movies we don't like, and it's just a whole.
Yeah.
But at least it worked
So
out
it's
where we
fun.
could both
I'm
have
glad we're.
our contentious ones at the bottom of A tier. You know.
You just gotta make it work sometimes. You just gotta make it work. Um. So I have been looking at. I've been slowly making my way through Star Trek: The Next Generation, and as I've been kind of getting, I'm in season 6 now, and as I've been doing this, I'm like, I feel like I kind of want to try something like this to rank all of the episodes in a tier list, and I might even split it as top 10 and then S, A, and so on and so
Hmm.
forth. Because there's like 100. What is it? They were most seasons had around 26 episodes, and there's 7 seasons, so that's 170 episodes, I think. How many episodes were there? There were 178 syndicated episodes.
Wow. Yeah.
That's crazy. That is insane. But I was thinking about I kind of want to do that, so I might do that
Hmm.
for the channel, maybe as one of my rare one-offs.
Okay.
So
There you have it. Let us know your thoughts on this massive tier list of random shit that you probably haven't seen or played or heard half of.
this is it. Probably not. But hey, we have a good time doing this. It's always fun to kind of like again look back, and this is our last like recap thing. It's a little later than normally try to make these, but we're kind of recapping the year in review, and so we got a lot to look forward to coming up, and plenty
Yeah.
more reviews and things on the way. Like kind of like we said, there's plenty more that are going to be added here. So look forward to that.
I think the Hateful Eight should be an S tier. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, probably actually.
What do you
Just
say? What do you say? S tier.
what do what do I say? Well, let's
Right
hold
now
on.
it's
Let
in
me.
the
Did I? I
middle-ish
didn't
of
close
A
out of it.
tier.
Oh no, I didn't. Why is it? Yeah, how is it down there? Is my question. I wonder how that got there. Guess we just put it in. We just didn't think about it anymore.
I don't know. I've been
I
beating
think
that
that should
drum. I
probably.
think that should be up there.
Uh, I'm gonna say no, but it should be
No.
higher. I'm gonna say no because you said no to Honora, so which
So
was in S
spiteful
tier
no.
before. A little bit, yeah. But it should be higher. I think we should have it up higher. Well, here's the thing: if we were talking something like if it was another, uh, like if it was, because I like Django Unchained probably more than the Hateful
I
Eight.
haven't seen it, so
I mean, the Hateful Eight is still really good. If we were talking that, then that would be easy S for me. But Hateful Eight is no, yeah, put it in S. No, put it in S. You're right.
F
It
it.
should be in there.
All right.
It's really good. It deserves to be in there. It's good.
But as we've seen, anything can move at any point. The S tiers are only in there as long as we both agree.
Watch next year. It'll be the first thing we change. We're like, never mind. It belongs in
I'm
A.
pulling. Yeah, I'm gonna pull Hamilton next year from all the
Pull
way out of
Hamilton.
there.
Yeah, get out of there. It's in A now.
Yeah. All right. There you go.
Good stuff. Good
Thanks for
stuff,
watching.
Jack.
Subscribe to the channel for more. Like the video, and maybe like obviously this is an annual one, very particular one, but maybe we can work in some more fun, different like tier lists and stuff like that because they're always just fun to talk through. But we'd have to figure out what it would make sense for. But
Love tier lists. You're great.
tier lists are fun.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'm gonna suggest a random Tarqaron video for everybody to watch next.
Random rules.
So if you enjoyed this video, why don't you go check out our review of Cowbells?
Oh.
Disney Channel original movie. Where's Cowbells at? Where's Cowbells? It's down in D tier right here. So go check that out.
Yeah, free to see the least realistic cow birth you've ever seen in your life, where
Well,
the cow is completely clean. They're not messy at all. No one's really messy.
there you
So yeah,
go.
that's great.
Take
All
care.
right.
Leave us a comment with your thoughts. Sound off below. And we'll feature you in the a comment corner episode coming up. All right.
Ooh,
All right
it's
now.
coming up soon.